Hey everyone, welcome back to Nia Natta's The Coaching Corner, and this is episode 5. And I, as always, am going to read some social media posts and reply to them in the way that I would if I was coaching this person or this person came to me with this issue and wanted some advice. So let's get into it. This one's not really like some of the others, so this one's just people questioning about life, and I'm just gonna reply to it and then suggest some things off the back. So this person says, is this really life or are we just playing along? I've been feeling stuck in a cycle that doesn't feel like living, just existing. Wake up, work, pay bills, repeat. It feels like we're all following a script that was written for us before we even had a choice. We spend years in school being trained to be productive, not happy. We trade our time, something we can never get back, for money, only to give most of it away for survival. And if you question it, people call you lazy, ungrateful, or say, that's just how life is. I see so many people just pushing through, trying to make it work, but deep down, I wonder if they feel the same weight. Maybe this is normal, maybe it's just me. Either way, it's been weighing heavy on my mind, and I don't know what to do with these thoughts. For those who have felt this way before, how did you deal with it? First of all, I'd like to start off by saying, no, we do. If not anyone else, but I definitely do feel this way about life. And one thing that I would say that does improve it is to make sure that you're doing everything that you enjoy or pursuing things outside of work, especially self-improvement and methods of investment and money making. This is just because in my brain there's always going to be something that you can do for yourself then, whether that's gaining skills that makes you more employable, so people are actively trying to seek you out for a job. Maybe there's more competition on who gets to employ you that way, and maybe that means that you'll have a higher salary and can do more with your money. And secondly, if you're utilizing all of your time on your hobbies, interests and skills outside of work, you have a life outside of work. Obviously this is tiring and drains energy, but it is so fulfilling, and it's a great reminder that everything in work isn't the only thing in your life. For me, definitely, I do not want the same type of life as everyone else around me. I don't want to be in the cycle. I don't want to just wake up, work, pay bills and repeat my life over and over again. I feel like especially this is not what humans are meant to do. Humans are not meant to be stuck in a cycle. However, the people who make the cycle are people who don't have to be in the cycle, such as the millionaires, billionaires, things like that. So we're all stuck under these expectations of what life actually should look like when there is no blueprint of how life should go and what you should be doing in your time. I think it's just a way that society deems acceptable. However, if you don't deem it as acceptable, then make sure that you are trying to change it, trying to find another way to live within your means, within your passions and purpose of life, and obviously financially as well. But here's the reminder that you don't have to stick to these expectations that society has put into place kind of by default, I would like to say. I don't think that most people realize how much they're being affected by things that they don't want in their life, if that makes sense. I don't think anyone would ever wake up and go, oh yeah, I don't want to work. Like, no, wait. They'd never wake up and say, I want to go to work, give it to me for free, you know. But one way that you can improve this in your life is by finding something that you enjoy doing, finding a way to earn more money, whether that's based on a skill that you have to learn or based on something else. That's why I'm in such two minds about school. We spend years in school being trained to be productive and not happy. When is the next time that any of us are going to use most of the skills that we did in school? Why are we forced through doing, let's just say, for example, in the UK, English, maths and science as an expected class that we have to go to instead of doing things that we just enjoy or are good at? And then we trade our time, something we can never get back for money. So true. That's why there's the saying time equals money. If you can outsource it, then do. That will free up your time and give you time to do anything that you want. Only to give most of it away for survival. True. That's if your outgoings are almost exactly the same as the amount of income you have, but there are some financial things that you can do to be able to help this. I use ChatGPT a lot, so I spend a lot of time giving it my income, what I need to pay for, how much I need to spend on things, so that it can tell me how much I can invest. I'm definitely an investor. I don't believe in just relying on a paycheck to earn me money. And I also like using money that I don't need. Make sure that it's money that you are happy to lose if you lose it. Don't put anything that you need for a bill or mortgage or anything in there. But, you can always teach yourself skills such as investing, stocks, things like that. There are also high and low risks of investments, so just find the one that is useful to you. If you question it, people call you lazy and grateful or say that's just how life is. Those are the people that I always say have given up in life. They've just accepted that that's their fate, that's what they have to do until they retire and die, that they have to buy a home, buy a dog, get married, have kids, work until they're in their grave, basically, with no meaning to come home to. The importance of having hobbies is so that you're around people of the same interests, maybe even people of the same mindsets, and that's how you find your own society within those types of places, and that you have different things to talk about. I always find that my friends especially, they all just go home and do adult things like, okay, I have to do the same. But my entire life is not just based around doing shopping, cleaning and things like that. It's just mind-numbing to me. So I've made sure that my schedule is so that I can do the adulting things in as less time as possible throughout the week, and that I have time to do other things such as gaming, working on my skills, my coaching business, recording these videos, spending time with my family. I went on holiday last week to Centre Parks and had a great time. I was out being active all the time. Work wasn't even in my brain. I do horse riding. I'm going to start archery and things like that. I'm currently teaching myself marketing. So making sure that you have a routine outside of work really helps. I would definitely recommend doing that. I see so many people pushing through, trying to make it work, but deep down I wonder if they feel the same weight. Yes, they do. Everyone does, but a lot of people succumb to the weight and other people do not. So you just got to ask yourself which one you are and which one you want to be to be your most authentic self and live the life that you want to live instead of the life that everyone expects you to live while on this earth. That means that you don't have to comply with working until you retire. Find a way to make it work, that you earn money to be able to move on and do something more that you enjoy instead of things that you're just doing to get by. So yeah, I hope this helped anyway. If it did, please leave a like down below and consider subscribing. Also leave a comment of any questions surrounding this topic or any other topic around personal development that you think I might be able to help on. As always, I will remind you that I do have a Patreon. There you can find general support payments, so if you just want to provide a little bit of money to me and my channel to help keep it going, then I do appreciate it. Otherwise, there is also a digital commission on there that you can pay for so that I can reply in the same manner as I do in these videos and help you with any self-development problems that you might have or might need advice on. I'm more than happy to help. Other than that, I will see you all in the next video and have a great week. Bye everyone.